Good morning, KW Synergy. It's your Market Center Tech Trainer Thomas here again for part 2 of our website episode of our Command Core Concepts series. So we're back in our home screen here. We always start at the beginning in the home screen whenever we're doing anything in Command. We're going to come over to our left side and we're going to come down to Consumer. As always, if you don't know where I'm at and you don't know which one of these icons means what, you can click the little red box here and it'll open up whatever the names are of these tabs. We're going to go down to Consumer because, as we remember from the last episode, that is what the applet is called that runs all of our web pages. We're going to click on that and let that load up for us. Once we're in here, we're going to go ahead and not go to our agent site pages. We're going to come over to our landing pages. As we can see, we don't have any here. So when this happens, we can either click create a new page here to get started, or as always, we can hit that top right up here where all the good magic happens in Command and hit this little blue button to create a new page. We have an option now, just like we did last time, on my agent site. That's what we went over last time. If you missed that episode, go back and check it out. It goes over all the things involving the agent site. If we want to do a landing page, which is what we're doing today, we're going to go ahead and select that. And then we're going to go ahead and create page. Now, we're in the exact same loadout, basically, as we were for our last episode, for our agent site pages. All right? We've got what we're working on here on the left. We've got what we can use over here on the right. We've got a save, and we've got a name. We're going to go ahead and give this the name of a listing ad, because that's what we're going to be working on. That's what I'm going to show you today, folks. We have a whole bunch of widgets over here. We actually have a couple more and a couple different ones from the agent site pages, and all of them do something really, really cool. Agent branding, it's a little bit shorter version of the agent profile that we see, so we can always throw this onto anywhere in one of our forms. And then what we're going to want to do today with this one is we're going to want to pull in a listing widget. This listing widget is really cool. Now, willing to bet you that when you pull it in, you're not going to be selling 300 Hilltop View in Austin for $1.4 million. If you are, kudos, come tell me. I want to be your friend. However, what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be selling a different property. But we can see here that for this default logo, it gives us everything. The year built, the bathroom, bedrooms, about the property, yada, yada. It gives us all the details and features, tells us where it is in Austin, and that is it, all right? We're going to want to go ahead and, just like last time, we're going to come over to the bottom right. We're going to hit Configure Widgets. We're going to click on that. We get a selection of which widgets we already have in. We're going to come to listings. No listing selected. That's why we're seeing this default imagery. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to hit Browse Listings. I'm going to use a property that I've been given permission to by one of our realtors in the office. We're going to go 116 Lytle. We're going to search, and we're going to select the one that it is. Once we hit select, it's going to pull up a bunch of information over on our right side of the screen here. We get to pick which image we want to see. I always like the first image of this picture. The photographer did a great job. It's perfect. If we need a custom image, we can do a custom image if none of those work for you. But all we need to do is just select that image that's going to show up here, hit save and apply down there at the bottom, and it's going to automatically change everything for us. It is an active listing. It is this many square feet with this many bedrooms, bathrooms, built in 85. About the property, this is the MLS description. Here we have the ability to scroll through all of the images of the home. And isn't it a gorgeous home? I just love this home so much. I'm amazed it hasn't sold yet. Staged beautifully. We can go through all the pictures there from the MLS. We have all the details and features, county, subdivision, full baths. It's got a half bath, the exterior's composition, blah, blah, blah. All of these things. It's going to show us where it is about. And we can use our control and scroll to even zoom in so that way we can see this is over here in the Lytle Lake area, right? So now we have our information, our listing information. Right, we're going to go ahead and we're going to make sure that all of this is accurate. It wants us to enter in our license number. That's the office's license number. But we're just going to go ahead and enter in just a series of numbers and pretend that that's accurate. Once we have all of that and we have a checkbox there, we can go ahead and we can hit done. And now we have our widget set up. We have a couple of other widgets in here, each do something different. So branded header is going to be kind of like your agent branding here, but it's going to be a little bit more concise, a little bit smaller. Legal footer is going to be the same thing, kind of, except it's going to have a well, first they should go at the bottom, shouldn't it? And how do we do that? Well, if we remember that we hit this grab button here, and then that green line is going to appear. That green line is the top border of the widget. So if we leave it here, it's just going to go right back to where it was. If we move it up, it's going to go above. What we want to do is we want to bring it down, scroll down, and you kind of saw it. Blink and you'll miss it. You'll see it fly by there. You can kind of see the green arrows at the bottom of my screen. We release, and the legal footer ends up down there at the bottom. Perfect, beautiful. If we wanted to add a video, if there was a virtual tour going through this place of us going through and walking around, we could add in a video at the bottom of this listing as well, right? Go ahead, put it there, and we can add in this video. It gives you a headline, a description. It can be from a YouTube video, or it can be uploaded from your computer. We're going to want to configure the widget to see that. Hit video, headline title, virtual tour. And then we're going to want to enter a description. We can leave it blank if we want. We can use a video URL, or we can browse our files on our computer and upload a video. So that is how we make up a landing page. Now, we're going to go ahead and get rid of this video just so that way I can move forward with this for example purposes. We're going to hit done. We got check mark, check mark, check mark. We're going to hit done. We're going to hit save. Are you sure you want to save? Yes, save it. And it's going to pull us out of here. We also could have hit publish page, and that would have made it live, giving us a URL. So right now it's a draft, okay? It's because let's say we want to edit something, or we need to check and make sure that it's fine. Well, when we come back into it to edit it, we can hit publish page as well. Are you sure you want to update an active page? This change will affect the published version. It's going to ask you that every time. We can kind of just mindlessly hit yes, update it, because whatever change we've made is changes that we want made. It's going to say your page was successfully updated, so we're going to go back now. It's going to ask us if we like to save and apply changes. We hit yes, and now we have a URL. We can change this URL if we want to. So instead of having all of this at the back here, we can say listing. You can't have a space, so can we use dash listing add 116 Lytle create. That is a unique HTML URL. All right, so now what we can do is we can click on this and it'll bring us to what it looks like. Boom, how gorgeous is that, right? It's all right there, perfectly made up. So we can now, if we want to, we can copy this and we can right click, copy link address here, and you can put that into an email, or if you have your phone connected to your computer, you can text it out, anything like that. This URL is now yours to use. It only works if you have access to there. It's not going to show up really anywhere else. And yeah, that is the basics of landing pages. We can do a lot of things with landing pages. You also have the option to, when we create a new page, as a landing page, create page. We also have, just like on the websites, we have images. So something that I usually recommend folks can do is when you have your IABS, you can link your IABS through to your email signature through this. You just have to screenshot your IABS and your consumer protection notice, put an image in here, put the picture into there, and then it's going to be right here on this landing page for you to link through. So that is landing pages. This one's kind of a little bit shorter because landing pages are just a little bit smaller. We also have a market snap we can put in here, and this one's really cool because what this is going to use is it's going to actually show us kind of like our bi-weekly neighborhood nurture that we're going to look at when we look into smart plans. This one's going to show us a certain neighborhood that somebody can do. So, you know, we do our postal codes. So let's say that we have somebody looking 79602. That's the office. Neighborhood. Bent Tree, original town south. Where is our... Well, Lytle Lake. That's where our one was, wasn't it? So, header text. We're going to say... check out what's going on in your Hit save and apply. And here we go. We're going to see what's going on for Lytle Lake. All of this is up to date. All of it's going to be updated at any point. We don't have to come back and update it. So that is just a couple of the things we can do with our landing pages. Like I said in the last one, you can't really break this. If you want to make this so that way you can text people out a testimonial capture form really easily without making them go to your website like we set up in the last time, you can do that. If you want to show off that you're a local expert and kind of have your bio here and stuff like that with a download my app option, you can do that as well. These are all different things that we can do, and you cannot break them. So go jump into Command, jump down to your Consumer Applet, start playing around, make something cool, and maybe you can come share it with me, and we'll make a whole tip video about it, okay? I hope that you guys learned something from this. I hope that you guys make something awesome with this. And most importantly, I hope that you all have a great day. Bye-bye now.